So, that math test, it was hard, eh?
Yeah, man. Did you get that third question?
Third question, was that the one where it asked like 5 plus 9 million divided by 2 equals 6?
Jacob!
What?
Jacob, okay! What? John! He wasn't in class today!
Oh shit,
His
you're
name,
right.
his name, he was erased from the attendance. How's that possible? I don't know! I'm scared!
Look, I saw him going into the basement yesterday. Do you think something's up?
Should we check the basement, guys?
I'm scared. Hold me.
There. I don't know, I mean...
Okay!
Yeah, I might have a friend who can go into the basement, so...
Can he get us in?
No. You know, the security guards, they're like freaking assholes. If we even, like, open the door a bit, they'll, like, kill us, so...
Well, what if we take that?
Don't worry. Yeah, but don't worry, this guy, he knows his shit.
Okay, we'll trust him.
Yes.
Let's gonna like blow open the door, run in there, and get our asses kicked.
Just let him do all the work.
Yeah, we'll just let... Okay, so tomorrow, this time.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah! Were you and John close?
Yes, we were very close. We were best friends.
Oh, nice. What's your reaction to his, what's your reaction to his parents suing the school?
Well, I don't know if it's right you can sue over something like that, but the disappearance of John is very weird.
Yeah, and so many people have also disappeared. Have you noticed they'd go into the basement and then their names would be erased from the attendance?
Yeah, that's particularly weird. I find that particularly weird, yeah. Why would their names get erased from the attendance if they just went in the basement? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and no one's coming forward after what happened to Denver. You know, he asked, and then he got busted for drugs, which he doesn't want any part of to begin with, so...
Yeah. They must have planted it in his locker.
Yeah, I think what we've got here is a conspiracy.
Yeah, the government's out to get us, man.
What exactly have you shown me here?
Oh, this is just a video clip that my friend took last night. Do you mind explaining some of it for me?
Well, I've seen things like this before, but not necessarily this bad. It seems to be a very powerful poltergeist. I would stay away from him. Do you know what would cause a ghost to have stayed there and build up such resentment?
It's a high school, so the only thing I could think of is a teacher failing their student.
From the looks of it, the ghost seems to be a child or a childish teenager.
Really? How can you tell?
The fact that he's turning everybody into toys is a big clue, you know.
What would you suggest I do?
If it was a normal kid, I would say discipline. But this is a ghost, and that would be a lot harder. It seems the best you can do is talk to it or try to reason with it.
You mean like in The Ghost Whisperer? I hate that show.
Something like that, but it might be hard for you if you don't know what the ghost is saying.
I can always use a Ouija board.
Oh, no, I wouldn't recommend that. You don't want the ghost to try to possess you, yeah? You don't know how many ghost-related deaths are brought about by the improper use of a Ouija board, you know?
So I'll have to think of something else.
Yes, and be careful, you know?
Yeah, well, thank you for your time.
Oh, it's nothing. Thank you. Yeah, you can go and forward, take this.
Right.
Anytime, you come back.
I'm suing!
But of course, they have to,
Hey, hi, yeah,
What?
I'm kind of doing a documentary on this subject. You're going about your child disappearing, right?
What do you want?
Look, can I just interview you? This would be great for the documentary I'm making.
So,
Just make it
when
quick.
did you realize
thanks.
that your son was missing?
Oh, well, I don't know. Probably when he didn't get home.
Did you take any courses of action to try to get him back home or find him?
To tell you the truth, I didn't really do much of anything. Well, I did call the police, but then they gave me that typical 48-hour bullshit. And now I guess they're too busy hunting some rich kid's dog to look for my son.
I have a theory of what might have happened to your son. The other day I saw him go down into the basement, and then the next day his name was erased. So I was kind of curious, so I got my friend to go down there, and it turns out that people who do go to the basement get turned into toys.
What is this, a joke?
No, I've got it on my computer.
You gotta show me. John, they done to you. What happens now?
Well, I have a plan to go down there and reason with the ghost to get it to stop doing this.
Reason with it. Let's
Yeah.
just kill it.
But you can't, it's a ghost.
No, let's destroy it or whatever. Send it back to hell. I want it to pay for what it did to my son.
But, okay, this is it. This is the part where I reason with this ghost. I've got my headphones on and my voice recorder so I can hear what the ghost is saying to me. So let's get this started. Hello? Anyone here? Ah, yes. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Mr. Ghost. I'm making a documentary about you for school. Well, for my own interests. And I know you're turning students into toys. Well, for one thing, why are you turning the students into toys? Uh-huh. So, why don't you just turn him into a toy too? I see. What if I told you that I can talk to him, and then, well, I'll tell him to stop taking toys up, and maybe once a month I can bring down a new toy for you to play with. Yeah, but I only have one condition, and that is to stop turning my friends into toys. Do we have an agreement? Okay then. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Ghost.